Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. Thought I'd lighten the mood a little bit today. I've been so serious lately. Actually, I'm pretty serious in most of my videos. So I thought I would share a story that has actually been on the back burner for a while. I've been meaning to cover this and I just keep not getting around to it because of all this more serious stuff that I want to talk about. So today is going to be the day. This is one of these stories that I just had to shake my head and smile, and maybe you'll do the same when you see or hear or watch this story. You remember Trump and China? There was a bit of tension there between Trump and China. One would have thought that he would not be too popular in China, well, definitely not with the leadership, but even among the Chinese people, that they would not like Trump very much. That's number one. Number two, when you think of serenity and calmness and even-temperedness, the last person I would think of is Donald Trump. So in both those respects, this story is gonna, well, it surprised me. Maybe it'll surprise you, but here we go. 14-foot tall, quote, Trump Buddha, that's right, Trump Buddha, unquote, statues are selling out in China for $614 US. Remember when Democrats claimed that Donald Trump was ruining our reputation overseas? Remember when they said that the rest of the world was laughing at Trump, especially China? Then why are 14-foot tall, quote, Trump Buddha, unquote, statues selling out all over China? These aren't cheap. They're going for over $600 US, which means they are proportionately much more expensive for Chinese people. Though the statues come in different sizes, you'll be happy to know in case you want to get one for yourself, the one in highest demand is 14 feet tall, and it's over 600 bucks. So I'm going to show you right now a video. This is actually a news report. It looks like it's an Indian station, but here is a news report from some foreign press about these 14-foot tall Trump Buddha statues.
Over the last 4 years, Donald Trump has had a love-hate relationship with China. Well, now he's out of office, and all the rage in China. Trump has appeared in a new avatar and is winning the Chinese. This idea may take some getting used to, but here it is. Donald Trump as Lord Buddha is selling like hotcakes. The statues come with a slogan, "Make your company great again." We're not sure who's having the last laugh here.
Calm, peaceful, composed. When we talk about these qualities, Donald Trump is not the first person that comes to mind. In fact, he's not even the last. But China seems to think otherwise. The Trump Buddha statue is all the rage, after an entrepreneurial furniture maker started selling them. The statue shows the 45th US president meditating, draped in a robe, hands folded on his lap and thumbs pointing outwards, a Zen position inspired by Buddhist art. It signifies meditation and contemplation, something we are sure Trump had a lot of time to do since his exit from the White House. There are two versions that sell on the Chinese e-commerce site. While the smaller version sells for around $150, the larger-than-life-sized model costs a whopping $600. It comes with the slogan, "Make your company great again," a wordplay on Trump's trademark, "Make America Great Again." This is not the first time that Trump has broken the Chinese internet. Over the last 4 years, Trump has had a love-hate relationship with China. While they slam the US president for his comments, they have also found amusement in his antics, a trend that reflects in the sale of all Trump merchandise, from Trump face masks, clothing, hats, to even a toilet brush shaped like his signature messy hair. China's love affair with the former president is a long-lasting one, and e-commerce sites are banking on this image. But not just China. Renditions of the Trump Buddha are popping up everywhere. Novelty gifts of a 3D printed bright orange Trump Buddha are available, even in the United States on popular craft website Etsy. Donald Trump is an unforgettable name. He may have lost the election, but the Republican Party still sees him as their best bet. And merchandise makers still say he's a bestseller. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
I don't know what to add to what you just saw, except, well, actually, I just had an idea. If Trump runs, well, one idea is if you want your own 14-foot tall Trump Buddha statue and you've got $600 to spare, you can get one. And maybe you can get a smaller one too, if that's really what you want. And there probably are some Americans who would want one of these. But I just had this idea, which is that if Trump runs again in 2024 for president and wins, he ought to put one of these in front of the White House. In fact, I would put one, I would put one on each side of the entrance to the White House, the main entrance, but maybe by all the entrances. So anytime there's some conference, they have them every so often, the majority and minority leaders from the House and the Senate come to the White House to speak to Trump. They would have to pass by, and reporters too, these liberal reporters, when they go to the White House, they would have to pass by these Buddhas of Trump. So, think about it, Mr. Trump. If you can get to see this video, or if somebody knows them and could pass them along, I think that would be an excellent idea. And that's it for the Trump Buddha. Now I'm going to just show you a bonus video. This is something I just saw today. I just found it very interesting. I report on the Middle East a lot, especially Israel, but also I'm interested in history, archaeology. I just saw this video. I'm just going to show you the video, an archaeological discovery that was made in Israel, some fragments of some old scrolls going all the way back to the Bar Kokhba revolt, which was the second revolt against the Romans by my people, the Jews. And they were the people who, some of the Jews that were hiding from the Romans, they would hide in these caves, and they would hide our scriptures in the caves, the Torah and other religious works. So some fragments were found, as well as a 10,000-year-old, this is what I really found fascinating, a 10,000-year-old, fully intact, it looks in perfect condition, woven basket. You might say, woven basket, no big deal, but this is 10,000 years old. It's almost perfectly intact, and as far as anybody knows, it is so far the oldest intact woven basket in existence, or that we know of. So just enjoy this video. I did. I hope you will too.
Over 60 years since the last Dead Sea Scrolls were uncovered, a significant window into biblical times, a new item has been added to the collection. A 2,000-year-old Greek translation of the books of Nahum and Zechariah, meticulously pieced together from 24 fragments of paper.
The significance is that we've found kind of new pieces to a puzzle.
A minor change in the text from the canonized Jewish Bible gives us valuable historical insights.
Last word on verse 16, justice in your gates. For some reason, instead of the word gates, in the Greek here we have the word streets. Now this is unparalleled in any other manuscript, in any language of the Bible. One word, but it's possibly a significant word, because it might indicate something about a different concept of how justice is supposed to happen.
The scrolls were brought to the Judean caves by Jewish rebels hiding from Roman legions during the Bar Kokhba revolt of 132 to 136 AD.
Well, the people that struck these coins tried to make a link between the good old days of the First Temple period, David and Solomon, their aspirations to resurrect the Second Temple that was destroyed. The coins and the scrolls sort of interconnect.
The discoveries are not limited just to biblical enthusiasts, such as this basket, perhaps the oldest in the world, 10,500 years old, and in almost perfect condition.
I don't know about any other intact basket that is dated to that time, especially not in this size not in Israel, and maybe not in the world. I can't guarantee that.
The basket is one of over 2,500 items uncovered in a large-scale operation during the last 4 years to rescue archaeological treasures from potential looters.
Right 10 centimeters behind the end of the pit, we found this basket. So the looters, they dig there. I don't know exactly what they found, but they missed this basket by 10, 15 centimeters.
Another incredible find from the Cave of Horrors, this mummified remains of a child, eerily intact for the last 6,000 years.
His fingerprints, footprints, skin and tendons, hairs intact.
So far, only 50% of the desert has been properly surveyed. There could be many more valuable items preserved in the desert's arid climate, just waiting to be discovered.
Welcome back, and that's it for today. Besides lightening the mood, I did want to make up for yesterday's video, which was a pretty long one. I think it was a half hour. It was one of the longer ones that I've ever done. So this one, I kept it short. I kept it light. Hope you liked it. And if you did like it, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Also share the video with anybody you think would also like the video. Got any comments? Comment section below the video where you can put questions, suggestions for future topics. You could subscribe. I love getting new subscribers. And, well, I really appreciate the time that you spend with me, especially yesterday with yesterday's long video, if you watched the whole thing. But today, too, whatever time I can get with all of you, I love to get. So I am happy to see everybody. I hope to see everybody again. I look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.